Greetings, peasants. You're watching Rodney Reviews. Like and subscribe, or else.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Rodney Reviews. Long time no see. We back here with my homie, my boy Bruce, once again.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, always happy to be here. So now, in today's episode, we're talking about that new Superman, the new James Gunn Superman, that new Last Son of Krypton. So start off, Bruce. What? Yes, sir. This classic cinema right here, in my opinion. But anyway, Bruce, tell us. Oh, before we get any further, this will be spoilers. So I'm letting y'all know right now, there will be some spoilers. All right, so Bruce, kick us off. Tell us what you think about the movie.
I'll tell you what. This probably feels like the first time I felt good leaving a superhero movie where it didn't have like these big complex themes or like overly convoluted like universes and all these mandates and like these things we talked about before about like these moments where like they edited things to pop where you're supposed to go like soy out. It didn't have any of that. It was really refreshing where it just felt as close as it could feel like to seeing the O2 Spider-Man in theaters where like it's just hope core. Like it felt good going into that and leaving it. Like it was very fulfilling.
Very heartfelt movie. Like near the end, with the songs, with the punk rocker song playing, and he's looking up at the screen smiling. It left me with like, everything's gonna be all right in the world. That's how I felt after seeing this movie. Felt like everything's gonna be okay. Very, like you said, hope core. Very hopeful movie.
That's what like the Tobey Maguire fight. I felt like that part where like he saved the girl got a big pop in my theater. Whereas like that shot that they used from the trailer. Even then, just the part where he says like like being human is what gives me my strength. And then like I make mistakes, but like I get back up. Like my theater like popped at that part, and I feel like this movie just understood Superman to his core that we haven't seen in a very long time with these movies. All respect to Henry Cavill, but the material they gave him and how he acted, he felt like this cold, uncaring god that was just too busy aura farming during all these moments, rather than someone who like actually knew these people's names and cared so deeply for each and every single life. That's Superman.
Yeah, I love that speech when he's like, "This is what makes me human." To Luthor, I'm like, "Yeah, this is Superman right here. This speech is what Superman is." And I feel like people going into this movie, seeing it, will come out with a new respect for him. People who thought the character was boring or uninteresting, they'll see this and they'll come out with a new love for the character, in my opinion.
Honestly, they modernized him just right while still retaining some of the like the triumphant like nature of like the golden age with like the wacky zaniness sometimes of like the silver age. Had like some bronze age in there with like that like sensitive like aspect of the character and like what weighs on him putting the cape on. It was just also beautifully done in that regard.
I saw somebody say this feels like an episode of the animated series, and
it did.
That's the perfect way to put it. That's the perfect way to put it, because it did feel like that. It made me, after watching it, made me want to go back and rewatch the series. I have it on Blu-ray. I might have to pop it in soon and binge watch it again. It's an underrated series, in my opinion. Underrated animated series.
Probably my favorite Lex Luthor, but I'll tell you what, that Lex Luthor just really rivaled the one from the animated series. Generational D1 hater.
Yeah. Him being so angry to start like tearing up, crying.
Heaving.
In the first move he programs into Ultraman is just him punching Superman in the face. Class 1 hater. Extreme hatred. I love a character just a hater. I love a character who's just a hater. That's the problem with so many movies nowadays. They want to make a sympathetic villain, a villain with a like a humanized backstory. You can feel for it. Nah, we need more just evil people in movies.
Not this Lex Luthor. He has ice water in his veins. Like he just doesn't.
He shot old dude in the when he shot old dude in the prison. I like, damn. I didn't think they were gonna happen. Oh, the gun's gonna jam. He's not gonna shoot him. But no, the second it just happened. Like even he was like, I expect this to happen longer. I'm like, damn. That's cold. That's some shit Luthor would do. That's some cold shit right there.
Oh my god, yeah. Like that version of Luthor has like ice water in his veins, and the fact that he just does it for the love of the game is what really blows me away about him. Compared to the most, where like Gene Hackman still had like that silliness and like that pettiness to him, but like still like a silver tongue, slick talker that could go verbally toe to toe with Superman. But this guy just took
But
that to a whole new level. He felt like a genuine threat.
Man, I have not watched the 78 Superman. I need to go watch it. I have not actually seen that.
You've never seen that before?
No.
You're burnt.
I have a 3 hour.
I got half a mind to leave this right now so we can stop. You could watch that. It's crazy.
I have a 3 hour cut of it on my Google Drive. I have a 3 hour cut of it on my Google Drive. So
that movie is an achievement, but I'll tell you what, you could tell that James Gunn was a very big fan of that movie and how that reflected, but he still made it feel like its own thing. Especially the flying scenes. They were very well done.
Well, I love the flying scene. It did look a little weird when you got super close up the face. That did look a little weird.
Yeah,
but other than that, flying scenes were. Yeah, it did. They got a. What's what I'm looking for? They need to get the guy from who did Top Gun, the next Superman movie. Just get him to shoot all the flying scenes. Yeah, just get him. Just call him in. Every time I do a flying scene, just call him in to do it. And then
that was my only impression that the CG looked kind of rough or silly in certain parts.
Oh yeah, they gotta let the VS artists stay in the lab a little longer. They can't be rushing these people. These people got to sit in the lab to make sure things look good.
I'll tell you,
that's probably my only complaint.
I'll tell you who deserved the raise was definitely the costume designer.
Oh yeah, the costume looked great. They look amazing. I love the Mr. Terrific jacket. Them jackets gone. DC Warner Brothers need to get in the studio and make them jackets available for sale. Them all of them. The Green Lantern one, the Hot Girl one. I'd buy all of them. They need to get in the lab and start selling these clothes. I'd buy all of them. Like how Marvel need to go make them sweater for Fantastic Four into actual items. I'm trying to wear one. I'm trying to get me a Reed Richards sweater. Them hoes hard.
Honestly, like the designs were great. Like how like the characters like really felt like they were from like the comics, like and how they interact with one another. Brandon Cornsweet, I don't think they could have picked a better actor for the part. He really embodies Superman. I feel like he really jumped right off the page and felt very sincere in how he approached it, and like how gentle the character is really supposed to be. Where that really is where his truth strength draws from. So there was something really like uplifting about like the character and like how he really just had a very simple outlook on just doing the right thing for the sake of just doing it, and how the other characters around him were really excellent foils.
He's really great. I can't wait to see more of him in these movies, and I can't wait to see more of Lois Lane. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't on board with the Lois Lane casting at first because I was not. Because I've made. You ever seen? There's a famous first take clip of Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless talking about Maggie Gyllenhaal on the show. And they were like, she's not that good looking. She's not that good looking for Batman to be trying to go all out for her. And I saw her, I was like, I don't believe Superman. Well, this woman does not look that good. But that was just me. Maybe that was me being misogynistic. But seeing her in the movie, she's amazing. I can't wait to see more of her. She won me over in this movie, and I got to see more of her.
Her chemistry was just phenomenal with Brandon Cornsweet. It was very natural. It didn't feel very pushed or forced. It felt very like authentic and very organic with how the characters like bounce off one another and like basically like are each other's like deficits where like they have to basically like learn about each other's like mindsets and like really try to build up from there. Like that's really Lois and Clark in a nutshell with how like they're both polar opposite people that share things in common still.
They have amazing chemistry. I don't know what the fuck Henry Cavill and Amy Adams were doing, but apparently it was not learning how to build chemistry or acting together. Cause boy, David and I can't remember. I got Rachel. Her first name is Rachel, but them two, I believe they're a real couple. They made me believe they're a real couple, especially
that Pattinson Kravitz
scene in the apartment. Yeah, when they're especially when they're in the apartment arguing over in the interview, it's like, yeah, this is a couple. I believe these two right here. I believe them. And they're really good together. I don't want to just start shitting on Man of Steel, but damn.
Well, it's
I
hard
don't want to
not
start
to when
shitting on
you
Man of
look
Steel,
at.
but I watched this movie and then I think about Man of Steel. It's like, what are we doing? What was Zack Snyder doing?
Whatever he
The
wanted,
Snyder
and he
Boys
just
gonna be
thought was
on our
cool.
heads.
He just whatever he thought was cool. That's just
Whatever.
how Zack Snyder operates. I hate to say it. Great visual director and knows how to make very kinetic action sequences, but he just didn't understand the character. Like, he just made it a very cold, mean-spirited film that admittedly had some really cool moments, and Zod was great, but it's just it gave the wrong image of Superman for a very long time, and this movie really just took him out of the mud.
Yeah, now all the Snyder heads on Twitter just defending, begging for the universe to come back. I'm like, why do y'all want this to come back? What do y'all see in these movies that I'm missing? Yeah, like we don't need these. No. Like, quick tangent, I guess. So I remember when Batman vs Superman came out, and I saw the reviews. Like, man, they were just hating. This movie's gonna be amazing. And I went to saw it, and I was like, oh, this is great. And then the more I think about it, I think Civil War came out a month later.
Yeah.
And the more I thought about Batman vs Superman, I was like, man, this movie is just not good. Like, I was fighting a good fight the first month defending the movie, but the more I thought about it, and the more sad we was like, this is a movie I don't want to watch ever again. And I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it since 2016.
I'm never watching it ever again. One time was enough, and I'm never doing it again.
Yeah, especially the Ultimate Edition. Like, I'm so good off that movie ever again. As far as I'm concerned, that movie doesn't exist. That movie does not exist. Man of Steel happened, Aquaman happened, and then it just quit. That's about it.
Too many of those movies happen. That's what makes this a really nice palate cleanser, and I feel like they really gave it into the hands of someone that actually has a plan and knows the material and respects it, and doesn't be like a philosophical, like I should say, a window philosopher dude bro mentality. Like, James Gunn just gets characters. He knows how to make weird characters relatable.
All the Jesus imagery in Man of Steel were just too on the nose, too subtle, like him in the church.
Yeah.
Lines over the painted glass, and then him in his space with the arms out.
And he's not supposed to have that at all. That's not Superman. He's not supposed to be that kind of messiah figure. He's literally supposed to be anybody you can bump into at the convenience store that you say hi to, and he remembers your name and what your cat, name is. Yeah,
it was just too on the nose. He doesn't really. He fucks up IHOP in the movie. He destroys all of Smallville and Metropolis. He just destroys Metropolis and Smallville. Just, if I was Batman, I'd be ready to kill this man too. He fucked up Metropolis and all of Smallville in his first fight.
That's what I liked about this movie, is that they had like that comic book feel where like something's always going on every time, and when like the monsters attacking, and he's like, oh no, it's just this kind of imp demon, and like the Justice Gang's like fighting him off. That felt really like just
that's video
good for world building.
That's so funny because when that picture first came out of him like putting the boots on, and you saw it in the background, and you're like, oh, that's probably the big final boss. That's something big. Superman got to get ready to fight. In context, it just that's
some people thought it was Parasite. I remember.
I thought it was gonna be Parasite because I thought Ultraman was gonna be Parasite. I was like, oh, this is gonna be Parasite. That's him blowing up. Nope, they're just some random throwaway character that the Justice Gang can handle.
I'll tell you what, speaking of Batman vs. Superman, you know who I'm glad is back and is done right again? Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they smoked him in Batman vs. Superman as a joke.
He just dead in that movie for no reason. It's just there. I saw somebody post on Twitter saying, oh, Jimmy Olsen. I saw somebody posted, oh, Jimmy Olsen is a nymphomaniac. And they posted the one from Batman vs. Superman. I'm like, that Jimmy Olsen dies in like 3 minutes of the first movie. And it's not even in the regular cut of the movie. You have to watch the 3-hour cut to just see him get shot.
which was insane. I was like, wait, that was Jimmy Olsen, and I forgot. Like, oh, I didn't even know he was even in the movie. But that's what made this one great was that he was really memorable. He felt like this Riz Riz god, but he was like just very much like an unwilling, reluctant like oh, like you're hot at
the reluctant playboy. He gets them, but he don't really want them.
He had me cracking up.
I get. Cat. I love seeing Cat Grant on screen. When she came on. It wasn't. Her scenes weren't that long, but they were long to me. I need to see more.
That slow-mo victory shot had me going.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. I get that. That's her. That's what her character is. Very beautiful lady. Speaking of beautiful, engineer. I ain't gonna lie. I would.
It's gotta be Hawk Girl for me.
Something about the engineer in this movie just. Hawk Girl's the easy one. When she was like, "I'm not Superman," and she dropped the dictator. I like.
Yeah, she dropped me on.
That's a hot girl thing to do. That was a hot girl thing to do. Just commit murder, and like nobody will know or question it. They just like, oh, it happened.
Nathan Fillion could have been a better pick for Guy Gardner, and I had no worries in the world about him being casted for that character. He did a great job.
He was great. I saw so many people complain about it. I like people complaining about him. First, he got cast. Like, come on, man! If it's anybody who play Guy Gardner, it's Nathan Fillion. Like, who else would play Guy Gardner?
He was already a great Hal Jordan. Would have been a good live action one too, but he was even better for Guy Gardner because he just like is such a versatile actor that's done a lot of different like parts.
He has a punchable face, and like this, that's good for Guy. Like I feel like Guy Gardner, a smug asshole who has a punchable face, and that's when I see with Nate Fillion. I like Nate Fillion, but like I would believe he was an asshole in real life.
He knows how to ham it up and really make himself come off like a certain way. Like his Rick Castle character was a lot like that. Like it was the same thing.
I like it. And the real show stealer is Mr. Terrific. He was everybody.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Everybody loved him. He was great.
His whole fight scene was probably the best fight scene in the movie. All honesty.
Oh, yeah, man. This movie is great. He's great, and it just a lot of weird stuff from Twitter with this movie. I remember I saw another person, a black person on Twitter saying, "Oh, he didn't like how Mr. Terrific talked, kind of like jive. He wanted him to talk smart." I'm like, well, not all smart people talk like that. Like, I don't want to hear Mr. Terrific talk like Reed Richards. Like, Spider-Man is super smart, but he's also funny. He don't talk like Reed Richards. Not many characters smart characters. I feel like, it's not I don't know. I feel like they wanted more respectability politics. Like, oh, he's a smart black dude. Why can't he talk like how Reed Richards talk? Anybody like that? I'm like, nobody wanted. I ain't trying to hear that, dog.
I'm glad the actor got a second chance because he got the shaft in X-Men First Class as Darwin.
Yeah, they told him, we're going to bring you back, buddy. Never again.
I'm glad he got that genuine go of being a hero.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him in more DC stuff. He might make an appearance in Lantern. They're saying Lantern will be coming out early next year, so I'm looking forward to that. That is the Supergirl cameo, amazing. The suit looks great.
They cast it very well.
That one scene alone gets me excited for her movie to come out. Yeah. So I'm very excited to see.
The tone shift in that movie is going to be like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Lobo's going to be in that one. Shout out Jason Momoa for beginning to be Lobo again. Get the chance to be Lobo.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was weird. It was weird seeing him as Aquaman because people were like, this is Lobo. He wanted to be Lobo.
I never liked him as
Aquaman.
Never liked him as Aquaman.
Yeah. I think of him because he was Samoan. That's probably what it was. Like, oh, you're Samoan, be Aquaman. You can swim.
They could have gotten somebody better.
Yeah. But him and Lobo, perfect casting. I can't wait to see that movie.
Oh my god, yeah. Year.
What else? Oh, speaking of what else, I had a little theory. The Ultraman reveal. How'd you feel about that?
I thought it was pretty much like what I expected. The second they're like, oh, how did he open like the Fortress of Solitude if it wasn't his genetics? And that instantly just made me go, Bizarro. And it's really cool because that's definitely what they're setting up because he's probably ending up in the Bizarro dimension.
Yeah. I had a deer when I first saw the movie. Well, when I first saw like set pictures, it was like, oh, this is Ultraman. My thought, and I heard there were pocket dimensions. My thought was they went to Earth 3 and they got the Ultraman from Earth 3. And the reason he's in the suit is because Ultraman is weak to yellow sunlight, and that's why he's in the suit. And my whole thought was, oh, this is gonna be Ultraman from the Crime Syndicate, and they're gonna set up to have them fight the Crime Syndicate in future movies. And he took the mask off. He said, "Oh, this is a clone." Like, oh, it's Bizarro, which is kind of even cooler in my opinion.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna be a really cool reveal at the time that he comes back. I think it's cool what they're building up to him. Because you're wondering, damn, how's he putting the balls on Superman?
Yeah, like, because like he had beating his ass. Inspect, like you said, with the clones, when they opened the DNA thing, like that made me think it was really Ultraman, because when they did the with the fortress scene, like, oh, that's Ultraman. He has Superman DNA. That's clearly Ultraman from Earth 3. But I like the Bizarro one better. He said he's even dumber. Like, yeah, this, and he had the little droopy look on his face. It's like, yeah, that's Bizarro right there. That is Bizarro. And I hope, and hopefully they do more. They bring him back, and he looks like Bizarro. Has the weird suit and a little pale face. I'm looking. Hopefully they do something with that. I'm excited. To see where things go.
Yeah, honestly,
this movie.
I'm really happy with how
this movie. I'm seeing this movie again.
I need to see it again. I just have to see it a second time.
I saw it 3 times. I saw it twice in one day. I ain't gonna cap.
Wow.
I saw it twice the day it came out. I saw it again. I saw it again the other day. And when I come back from vacation next week, if it's still in IMAX, I'm gonna go see it again.
I gotta cop that in IMAX.
Like, this movie, this movie is just, it's a movie you want to see again. It's such a feel good movie. There's no part that's like, like I'm watching it again. There's no this scene or I don't really like this scene. All the movies like, oh, I love this scene. There's another scene I really like. This one's amazing, and you just watch it more and more to catch more stuff. Like, when people say the Superman is kind of weak, but like the scene he like uses ice breath to blow out of a black hole while holding on to 3 people.
That's the most powerful thing he's ever done.
He's at 20%. Yeah, he's at 20%. He's like at 20% doing this. Superman at 100% might fuck some shit up.
They really did a good job of being vulnerable.
If they eventually do Dark Side, he's really gonna mess some stuff up. So,
yeah. You know what? Like the craziest thing that made it the fact that
what's some Superman villains?
I don't know if there's some kind of delay if you're using with that microphone.
What are you saying? You can go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's like a bit of a delay.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, I think you've been like lagging a little bit on my screen. Maybe it's different on your screen.
No, so when I say something, it's like you're not hearing it, and so I have to wait.
Hopefully, we've been doing this for about almost 30 minutes, so hopefully something's been working. Hopefully it'll fix itself. Yeah, you were saying something. What were you saying?
No, so what I was going to say was that I had on the tip of my tongue. We were talking about what you last said about like how many times you've seen it, and I was going to say something about my favorite part of the movie was when we go to the Kent's house and like when he spends time with them and the conversation with the father, which was also one of my gripes about the movie that I wish we had more time with them. I feel like we didn't get enough with them, which I like the scenes, but there could have been just a little bit more left in the edit with them in there. I just feel like that could
see more hints, more forum life stuff. I was at my one gripe about the movie. It goes fast. Like the first 30 minutes, it's like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, bro, we got places to be. You better catch up. It's like bang, bang. Like the first 30 minutes is revealed his family, the Kal-Els, the L's are sent to take over Earth, and then he gets drawn in prison. It's all like about minute 45. I'm like, it's like even an hour into the movie. It's like it goes like bang, bang, bang. Hits Mark like this is this, and then after he gets to the prison, it slows down. Like, all right, y'all can relax now, and it goes on a normal pace. But the first 30, 40 minutes, it moving. It's like I saw somebody. Well, it's like been dropping to the middle of a season of a show. Well, are you still here, dog?
Yeah, my phone's like giving me a warning about it overheating or something.
Your phone's about to blow up, dog.
Sounds like it.
Got Al Qaeda over there. About to blow up half of Philadelphia with that phone. Okay, but did you hear I was saying right about how it felt like the show dropped you into the middle of a season, of a series? Okay,
that's what Age of Ultron felt like.
Yeah, that's what the movie felt like. Oh, we're just gonna drop you here and figure it out.
That's what the Batman was like.
Oh yeah, I love that about the Batman. It makes you assume. It already assumes like, hey, you already know these people. These people are already established. No need to go into origins. They know each other. I love the open little test scroll when it's like 3,000 years ago, 300 years ago, 30 years ago, 3 months ago, 3 hours ago. Oh, I love that.
That was dope. That was dope.
For the first time, and he just crashed into the ice. Like, yeah, this is how you start a movie. This is how you start.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna. What's the word? Up it for the next one or the Supergirl movie, but they got a tall order to fill. I'm excited.
I think they're gonna knock it out of the park. Millie Alcock is such a really good casting for that.
Yeah, I love that. I love her in House of Dragons. She was great in that for a little.
Yeah, she was. So that's what felt good about it.
It's great. Well, speaking of which, if they do like 3 movies, what Superman villains would you love to see? And like Superman 2 and Superman 3, what villains would you like to see?
Metallo would be fun, but at the same time, if I really had to pick, oh man, you know what? Livewire or Volcano would be fun because of just like Twitter would go crazy. I know Twitter would go so crazy about those characters.
The Livewire casting might blow up the internet.
Yeah.
The suit, like the first set features of her suit, might actually make people go crazy.
Oh, for sure. If not, just the Injustice gang in general and building up something towards that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Superman had a really colorful cast of villains, but like,
Lex Luthor getting sent to Belle Reve, so we might see the Legion of Doom. We might see Legion of Doom. That'd be cool. But
Brainiac would be another. I'd like to see Brainiac.
Brainiac would be a great one. Or an actual dark side.
Yeah.
I would love to see Parasite and I would like to see Mongol.
Yeah, the man who has everything.
Do like a little war story, or try to make an adaptation of For the Man Who Has Everything. That'd be great. Or some kooky like Toy Man or Mr.
I was thinking Toy Man, yeah.
Mr. Pipalix or whatever. Something kooky like that. I don't know how they'll get him to work in the movie.
But they already have a lot of Silver Age zaniness going on, so they'll be fine. They figure out a way.
They'll figure out. Well, some of these like new villains like Kryptonite Man or High L. Who else?
Yeah.
The new chick Marilyn Moon. She's a new character. Maybe
I'd love to see Steel. Steel would be really dope to see in a Superman movie.
Get Shaq to come back. Get Shaq to come back. Or have him play a Steel adjacent character. You can still have Shaq be like his uncle. That'd be a deep cut for people who know. That'd be hilarious. Still would be sick. Now think about it. Still would be great.
If they do him like they did Mr. Terrific, or Bloodsport, you're for a fun time.
Yeah, imagine we get Steel in the movie before we get a new Blade.
Like, that would be very nasty work.
Get Mahershala Ali to play Steel. We get him to play Steel.
Honestly, if I had to cast somebody,
Michael B. Jordan. No. Who will get to play Steel? That's a good question. Who will get to play Steel? You know, have you seen Moonlight? Or
Yeah,
the older black dude
yeah.
who plays the main character? I can see him as Steel.
I guess if I had to pick somebody, someone that's like right now, it's current.
I would say I can't remember his name, but he's playing Wonder Man. I would say him, but he's already Wonder Man in Marvel.
There's got to be like a like a general sense of like masculinity. If you have like a John Henry Irons, he's a very soft but like good-hearted, strong-willed man, like of good virtue. That's inspired by Superman's influence.
Yeah, would you make him? We make him an older man? Would we make him younger?
I'd
Because
like to see him be like 30s, 40s. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, because anyone could just jump into the fight if they're
I was
inspired for the right reasons.
how they you get Michael B. Jordan, you get the women in there. You get them in there already.
Yeah, but that'd be like that one meme where it's like, bro just started watching movies 2 weeks ago, where they have like these really predictable castings for the Teen Titans.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that'd be kind of what that Michael B. Jordan casting would feel like.
Damson Idris. He was in from F1. He can do a good American accent and get him to play Steel.
That'd be a solid pick, actually. That's not bad. I feel like I'm trying to remember the actor's name.
We get Shaq to play like his cousin or uncle. We bring Ray J back for a scene for the people who know Steel know. On the '90s Steel movie, the deep cuts. Get the the white lady from the Steel movie back as a cameo. This will please nobody but me. I'll be the only person in theater be like, "Hey, I know that." Everybody like, "Why's Shaq here? Why's Ray J here?" I'm like, "Oh, you got to watch the '90s Steel movie."
I'm trying to think of someone that would really make sense for this, but I'm forgetting the name, and I'm trying to find it on Google. It's just not working right now.
What was it? Who was he in? What was he in?
It's from an old show I watched like it was a couple years back. Hold on, I gotta look this up now. It's gonna drive me crazy. Sometime was it? No, I'll remember at some point later. But Steel would be a lot of fun. I'm glad they're bringing in Supergirl. As far as like anybody else, like you know what? That's the thing. Speaking of how Steel is influenced by Superman, seeing the people willing to throw themselves in to like help Superman is like the last. That's why I said O2 Spider-Man, because the civilians used to try to jump in to help him out in the original Sam Raimi films.
Yeah, the shout out to old dude who died. I remember the name. He was like, "You ate my food one time. That was good enough for me, Superman." Yeah, he was begging for you, like begging Superman not to tell Lex Luthor anything. He was like, "Don't tell him nothing. I don't have no family. Don't worry about me." And Superman's like, "No, you can't do this. Don't shoot him." Then Lex just blew his brains out. Like, damn,
Smoked him.
just cold hearted. And Element Man he looked a little funny. His acting was a little funny. He was a little he looked. I can't remember. I know the actor's name. I know his face. I can't remember his name. He was a little kooky in the movie. He was a little.
Bradley Cooper as Jor-El surprised me. I thought it was a good casting.
It's a good little cameo. It's a good cameo. But I love Crypto in it. Crypto's amazing. Crypto's hilarious.
How have we not talked about the highlight of the movie enough? That is a really phenomenal call out.
Yeah, Crypto I didn't think he'd be this like so involved in the movie. He's damn near in every scene. Which I get why Superman was so protective of Crypto, because his Supergirl came down and Crypto's not there. Oh, she
Crash out.
Yeah, there will be no Metropolis. There will be no Aerodate on.
Her being some like crazy drunk party girl is just everything I was hoping I'd see in the character.
Yes. Hopefully, they said her. Have you ever seen a Supergirl TV show?
Yeah, I used to watch a bit of it back then, but I wasn't too big on it.
I've not seen none of those CWDC shows.
Like the actress who played her was really good, Melissa Benoist.
I maybe seen like 2 episodes of Flash and like 1 episode of Arrow. and that
Yeah, I
was.
couldn't watch those shows. I never liked the CW shows. That I hated that whole franchise.
But hopefully, if they do Flash, can get Grant Gustin to come back. He was a good Flash.
He's a
Anybody
good actor.
anybody but Ezra Miller. Anybody but him.
I just want a good Barry Allen. That's like, well, even then, Wally West would be even more fun.
Yeah. Speaking of Ezra, his characterization of Flash was so weird. It was like he's Barry, but he acts like Wally. It just he ran weird. He's a weird actor. The Flash. And I was thinking about a Flash movie where we talked good about the movie, but when I thought about it more, that movie kind of sucked.
I thought it was mid the second I walked out. I was just like,
Kind of, like you start thinking about the stuff. Like he said, he got his dad off, but it still don't solve who killed his mom. That still don't solve it.
well, he took out all the fun parts of Flashpoint and just, I don't know, they just made a really weak effort to try to make it feel like Flashpoint without really, like Michael Keaton was great in it. I mean, you can always count on him to be a fun time, but
it was a mess of a movie. That was.
Oh God, yeah, the production, the writing, and stuff of it. But
whoever played Supergirl, she was great in that movie. I would love to see her.
Yeah, Sasha.
I know Sasha something. I would love to see her come back. I would love to see her or Katie O'Brien as Wonder Woman. I would love to see Katie O'Brien as Wonder Woman. Actually,
the actress from the Hitman movie, she's also in Andor. Arjona, I forgot her name. Ardana.
Oh, you know who could play Steel? Jonathan Majors.
I was thinking of him. No lie, that was the first person I thought. But then I thought of the controversy. I was like,
I think people have forgiven him. It's been time. Listen, tell them to watch Magazine Dreams. They'll forgive him.
Having him be in the DC universe would be wild, especially because he was supposed to be Kang.
Yeah, I think Marvel should have just did. They should have said, "Fuck it, just do it." Because at the end of the day, them people don't care. Them people wouldn't care. They would have saw the movie. They would not have cared.
That's what feels nice about this compared to Marvel is that this really does feel like the genuine building blocks is something that's going to be stable, consistent, what the DCU should have been years and years and years ago. And we got excited about Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, and then how that came crashing down movie by movie.
Good because it's not trying to build not like it's building a universe, but it's not trying to build to one big bad. Like the Marvel movies were. Everything was building to Thanos. And now,
then look what happened. They ain't got shit.
No, they're forcing Doom. We got a Fantastic Four with no Doctor Doom. A Reed Richards who don't know a Victor. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not in a rush for that movie. I was more excited for this movie and Sinners, and yeah.
Oh, Fantastic Four is good though.
I'm cautious about it. I have no expectations. I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, because if it's gonna be a rough outing after this movie, it's gonna be a rough outing. But yeah, Superman's great. I loved it. You don't need to. Superman's great. I loved it. Last weekend, what was your rating? Because I give it on my rating scale. I give it a better than 6. It's 12 out of 10 for me. This is the quitters. This will be like how the Gen Z, is it Gen X, Gen Y, niggas born in the early 60s and 70s. Like how they had Christopher Reeves, where they're defining Superman. I believe this generation, this is their Superman. Will be this people, the young kids. This is their Christopher Reeves. Like I have a homeboy who has 2 kids. He was like, I don't even know if they know who Superman is. He asked his son, "Hey, do you know who Superman is?" He's like, "Yeah, he's on Fortnite." They're like 4 and 5, so he's taking them to see the movie this Friday.
So we have some hope.
Yeah, so this would be these kids, these youngins. This is their Superman.
Me personally, if I was to scale it, I would have to give it. If we're talking like 1 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd give it like a 9 if I really pushed it. 9.5 out of 10, maybe. I had some gripes with it, but overall, like just the overall viewing experience and the characters, the world building, just really just tight pacing. Despite the things I wish were added for the movie, as much as I made that a con for it, still worked in the grand sum. Where like I wasn't left disappointed or wanting more, and I thought it was a very satisfying, just really much needed experience for superhero films and that fatigue that we're dealing with. And that really makes us excited for what's to come in the future and feel hope in like ourselves and each other. And this is like that feel good feeling like that you always want to have with superhero films that Thunderbolts gave me.
Yeah.
And just like a lot of the other like older superhero films I grew up watching. And this really gave me that feeling. And I envy kids, to your point, I envy the kids that get to experience this for the first time. Yeah, as little kids that just have so much ahead.
This gives me the opposite feeling of how I felt when I saw Batman vs Superman or Man of Steel. This gave me the complete opposite feeling. Yeah, I guess we can talk about it. Keep these episodes long because I want to do like more like breakdowns of movies for my channel eventually, or like long form media. But I guess we can talk about it. Man, it just those movies are just I don't see why people go so hard for them. There's like nothing of redeeming value in those movies.
I can't even talk much on because I haven't watched them in years. Like I remember my old man took me out to see the first one when it came out in theaters. And honestly, the costume design was great. The makeup was great. The effects were pretty good for 2000, I think like 4 or 5. I think it was when the first one came out. The actors they casted were pretty solid, except for Jessica Alba. Even as a kid, I didn't like her as Sue. She didn't feel like Sue to me. It just felt like they just put Jessica Alba in blue contacts and dyed her hair.
Oh, we're talking about Fantastic Four. I thought we were talking about the Snyderverse.
Oh, I thought you said about the Fantastic Four movies with the first two because people on Twitter keep like saying stuff about it, which ripped the original actor for the first Doctor Doom.
R.I.P. my boy. R.I.P. my boy. He was a really good actor. He may be Doctor Doom and everybody else, but he was cold to me from Charmed, and he's gone. My girl Piper, my girl Harper, Shannon Doherty gone. I gotta watch. I gotta watch Charmed again in their honor. I mean, I was hurt. I'm like, damn, I love this character. But yeah, the first Fantastic Four movie is kind of, and the second one not so good. And like you said, the cast is good, but like it's time to let them people go.
Just so a question then. With the Snyderverse, because I'm sorry, I thought because you're breaking up for a second, I thought you meant the Fantastic Four movies because I thought that's what you wanted to get into. As far as the old DCU movies go, or DCEU, I remember Man of Steel came out, and we're like, it was good, but there were some issues we had, like Superman wouldn't kill, or why is everything so dark? Because we're making fun of the Nolan movies, so like everyone just made fun of the aesthetic that movies tried to copy from that point going forward. And then when Batman vs Superman got announced, there's like a new Batman actor. Because the Dark Knight trilogy was over, and we get to have like the Superman and Batman, like the world's finest, finally on the same screen, and it's Ben Affleck, and he's not really the first person anyone thought of to be Batman. Yeah. So the speculation and like what part that Batman's going to play in a story with this new Superman that like had this big destructive debut was going to cause problems. Then we saw it after like 3 years of hype. And a lot of nights spent like excited about it, and the costume and Batmobile reveal, just a big nothing sandwich. And the only exciting part was when Superman got pissed off and like leaned up in the air with his eyes glowing, and Batman's like, like those my part were just like genuinely liking in the theater. And that was it.
The trailer spoiling the Doomsday reveal.
Michael Shannon spoiled the reveal by accident in an interview. Like, like they put like these flippers on my hands. And when he said that, we were like, what do you mean by that?
Like it's in the trailer, the first big trailer that came out. It's in it.
He showed it before the trailer.
And it was like, I didn't see that. It was like, that's terrible. And I'm thinking, my thought was, well, if Doomsday is a clone of Superman and Lex, why is he Doomsday? Why isn't that Bizarro? Why isn't that Superboy? Why is it Doomsday?
I was thinking of Superboy too from Young Justice. That's like, what we think of it.
And then you kill him off in the first, kill Superman off in the second movie. Like, what sense does that make?
Yeah, and that's the thing, that the movies didn't make sense. They were in such a desperate rush because the first Avengers was already out, and they brought Man of Steel out, and then Age of Ultron was getting built up to with the second phase. So they really were trying to play catch up. So Civil War was where that got interesting, where they were trying to fight for who was going to go first, and then BVS got dunked on by Civil War.
Yeah.
So then we're like, oh well, that just wasn't good. Then Justice League came out, and it already just sounded like a really like troubled production. Then I remember specifically being in the theater for that, and the second stuff just started kicking off. I just was sitting there, just like checking my watch, just going, "Oh God, is this one of those moments where like I paid like money, hard-earned money, to sit and realize that I'm sitting in a bad movie right now? It's not just a bad movie; it's going to be one of the worst movies that's ever going to be talked about in history, and I'm going to have to talk to someone about it in the future." And you know what? My thought was accurate because here we are.
Yes, that's how I felt about Transformers 4. Actually, that's how I felt about Transformers 4.
Oh God, yeah, that was rough. Yeah,
I almost walked out of that movie. My cousin took me to see it because it was his birthday, and I almost walked out. I'm like, I can't take this. And
the Flash being like,
to your point, to
Batman
like,
being jokey.
It's just so like the fight scene between them is cool, but everything else, nah. Like the court,
no.
Like in BVS, the court scene where it blows up, and Superman just there like, damn, and he flies away. You're like, come on, what?
Like I said, he was always too busy aura farming, but you just reminded me of the wildest thing I love about the DCEU, and just what makes me amazed about Batman vs. Superman is the fact that Zack Snyder had a crush on Holly Hunter, who ended up, she's the voice actress for Elastigirl from The Incredibles and Copycat, really great movies that she was a part of, and he had a big crush on her. And honestly, same, she's a cutie. But to make your movie crush drink piss and then get jihaded across the fucking map for Superman to mog over her ashes is insane to me. That is the most DCEU thing I could think of, other than Ezra Miller throwing a fucking baby inside of a microwave. Like they're just bizarre movies. They didn't anything made. There was no thought. There was no plan.
Like it was, the Batman scenes were kind of cool. Like the break, the scene where he like break
with the warehouse. Yeah,
that was cool, but it's damn near throughout a movie. It was just like maybe 10 minutes of cool shit happening on screen. And like, there's no, it didn't, Lois and Clark, no chemistry whatsoever between
no
Amy Adams and Henry. No. Speaking of Henry Cavill, I'm just
here it is.
I'm sick of people dick riding this dude. Just because the man plays Warhammer and got a gaming PC. I'm sick of niggas dick riding this guy. He a muscular white dude that plays card games. Big deal. He can't act. Nigga can't act for shit. That's why Geralt of Rivia is great casting for him, because he doesn't have to act. He can just talk in a dark tone. He can just mumble his way through it. It's like I love Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves can't act for shit. That's why he's great at John Wick. You don't hear him talk. He say 5 words in like the last 3 movies total. And that's what's great about it. You gotta hear him talk. I love Keanu. Keanu's great. Keanu's not a good actor, but we love Keanu. The same with Henry Cavill. He wasn't good in Mission Impossible. He wasn't good in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. He's not good in Argyle. He's not good in that He's not good in fucking Ungentleman Warfare. He's just not a good actor. And now they're talking about him in this Highlander movie. Like, y'all gonna see him go struggle to his lines in that movie too.
Well, hold on. Highlander might play good to him because Connor McLeod is a very serious character that speaks in a gravelly voice. So to your point, he's going to fit that like he fit The Witcher. However, he just didn't make sense to me in the long run because of the fact that he does struggle with that kind of material. But like, I don't feel anything genuine and sincere about that guy as far as him being Superman goes. Like when Christopher Reeve, who set the bar so high, was like this person that you really felt like was your friend, and that really made you believe that you could fly. Like the older Superman movies, they had like this like genuine like, heart to them. And that really was what inspired like the big boom for Superman to be really pop culture recognized. than just being like the typical name that people brought up in the comics from like the 40s through like the I guess like the 70s. Like that really put him on the map as like greatest superhero of all time.
Like
And he's a household name. He felt like someone that like really was supposed to inspire hope and compassion and altruism and like these really great tenets of what makes a good person and to love like your neighbor. Like he's like this figure that isn't supposed to be this cold, dead, uncaring God that doesn't care that people just got like just smoked.
You're like, oh well, shit happens.
Yeah.
And I
no one stays good in this world forever.
Yeah, like I get the material was bad. I get that.
God,
I get that he didn't get this, but nobody got good material in them series. But guess what? Everybody else can act. They can make it believable. Ben Affleck had bad material. Ben Affleck can act. He can make it believable. Amy Adams
was solid.
Amy Adams was acting circles around this dude. Just Amy Adams was like, "This is how you do it, buddy." Amy Adams, great actress, very underrated. I gotta watch this movie she's in called Night Bitch, where she believes she's a dog.
Yeah, I have it on my list on Disney Plus. Yeah,
I love Amy Adams. She's great. Like Michael
they
Shannon
just had like these names that they threw on, her included, but there was no. They just didn't fit what was being written, and they were just like these like dark, sour characters that were very hollow templates with no genuine character development, and they just didn't feel like the people that they're supposed to be adapted from.
It's Zack Snyder's ideal of what they are, what these people are.
And he doesn't know anything about the characters, like, and it shows.
He just knows they can fly and they punch each other. And I don't care if the Snyder heads come at me for it, so be it. All you niggas can go to hell. I said it. They can all, I don't care. They can dox me, pull up to my crib, see what happens. You end up in a body bag.
I don't understand where the cult even came from. It's like I've never seen like that many gold medals handed out in the mental gymnastics. Like that was Olympic level mental gymnastics right there. Like with that whole franchise tricking people into thinking that it was something that had like genuine art and philosophy and like these deeper meanings. And it's like, no, it's a soulless corporate, like, you know, like product that's trying to play catch up.
It was always like, oh, release the director cut, release the director cut. If you need a director cut for a movie to be good, the movie ain't good. Like people.
If it needs to be 5 fucking hours, then that's
release the
big dog.
Release the David Ayers cut of Soup. They're like, release the David Ayers cut of Suicide Squad. It's still gonna be a bad movie. You still got no Joker. You still got to fight fucking the Witch at the end of the movie. It's still not gonna be a good movie. Like no matter, like some director cuts can make a movie better, but those movies are already good. Like Lord of the Rings, the movie's already good. The extended versions just make them even better. Like a 5-hour cut of Justice League is not gonna make the movie better. It's just not. The 3-hour cut of BVS is not gonna make the movie any better. Because you still got Jesse Eisenberg hamming it up. Still got Superman.
Don't even get me started on him being Lex Luthor.
You got Superman. I don't know what Superman like. It just made my boy like a bitch on screen. I'm gonna say it just made my goat look like a bitch on screen. Him on his knees to Lex Luthor, damn near crying. Please, Lex, that's my mama. Nigga, go bust through that warehouse and go save your mama. Go burn that bitch down. Like,
yeah, just no fundamental understanding. So, like, if we're gonna have a really spicy topic, I'm gonna have to go back to one that I used to say no to, but now I'm not against. Robert Pattinson's Batman in this version of Superman, the Brandon Cornswell Superman. I would pay good money to see that be a thing.
I want to so bad because they contrast so well.
They do.
I don't know, Matt. But James Gunn have been talking about Matt Reeves a lot in interviews lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, at this point,
let's
do it. I know Matt Reeves is against it. I know James Gunn respect his wishes, but like, pull a boss move, James Gunn. Damn it, pull a boss move.
I'm DC illusional right now. I need to see that world's finest. I am so tired of older Batman, younger, inexperienced Superman. I want them both around the same age. I want them both to have like contrasting, parallel, like character arcs that intersect with one another when the time comes. They learn from one another. They become the best friends that we see them. I'm so tired of the Batman Superman rivalry that injustice perpetuated.
Not a fan.
I'm so sick of it. And then Batman vs Superman only made it worse.
Yeah, like Batman and Superman works best because they're like best friends essentially. They're two different people. Like one's a god, one's a human, but one's more human than the other. It is like, have you read the date night comic of Batman and Superman?
Yeah,
it's amazing. I would pay to see that as a movie.
I just want something simple. I want something that's just like The World's Finest from the DCAU, and just make a nice intersecting story that brings in this version of Batman, who really gets to learn from this version of Superman about no, he already did about being a beacon of hope for his people, but to even soften up more and find that more human part of himself and heal that broken child inside. Where at the same token, he teaches this Superman not to trust so easily and to be focused and expect the unexpected.
There would be so great.
I get so thinking about it.
Imagine him, that Superman trying to interrogate people with Rob Pattinson Batman. Imagine him on the rooftop.
Oh my god!
They're trying to interrogate people. That would be
the mood whiplash would be phenomenal.
A live version of just the World Finest episode from the Superman show as a movie. Just do that. That would be a perfect movie. So hopefully, maybe the plans are already in action. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they're already doing it. And they just
I can also buy Robert Pattinson's Batman socking Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner like he does in the Justice League comic. He just rocks this shit.
Yeah, I can see this happen. I hopefully they do it because they got, what's his name, Andy Mitch. He did the It movies in Flash.
Andy Muschietti. I don't want him for this Batman thing. I want this canceled. I don't want him. I don't want this James Gunn Batman. I want Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, give him the director or something. I would love seeing the Bat film would be cool, but I can hold off on seeing Robin and Nightwing if I can get Rob Pat and David Cornsett on screen together.
Yeah, Cornsett and Pattinson would just be phenomenal.
They're amazing. It would be it would heal the world. It will heal the world. They can do the episode, the fucking. They in one of the newest World Finest comic. They fuse to make it's oh my
weird. God.
Yeah, Batman and Superman. They're I forget. They're fighting a Green Lantern or something, and they're fused together to make super Batman, a Batman. It's weird. It's weird to describe. You have to see it. I'll show you a picture of it. You just have to see it. It's weird. But yeah, him and Superman, I could buy that, and I need it.
I'll pre-order it when it gets ready to go on digital, and I only did that for Sinners, so that you got to know it's a solid movie if I'm willing to pay $25 to pre-order.
I need to once the 4K steel book of Superman come out, I'm there day one to buy it.
Same with Sinners. I'm going for both of them.
I need to get Sinners too. I have Batman on 4K. I need to get more 4Ks. I'm slacking.
Absolutely.
I'm slacking. But yeah, what else? I guess that's it for today's episode.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Karate Kid movie?
No. I didn't really care to. I'm a big Karate Kid fan. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not in a rush. It just looked very just
I don't know
choppy.
anybody. I don't know anybody who saw that movie. I feel like the movie just came and went.
Yeah, it was a weird concept to begin with, and the stuff that they're trying to inject from Cobra Kai to bring people in with I read up on it. I know what happens. I'll just see it whenever it comes into passing, or if I can see it for free. I'm not paying money for it.
I'm gonna watch it one day. I saw 5 minutes of it. I'll watch the rest of it. But any other movies you're excited to see that's coming out this year?
I want to see Megan 2.0 so I can just have a good laugh about it.
Me too. I gotta see that.
I want to see how it turns out because of the behind the scenes issues and all that.
Yeah, I guess people are not messing with the genre change because it only made 40 million box office total. Compared to the first one, over 100. It's nobody was messing with the genre change at all. And I thought it was kind of cool. This is gonna be it's Terminator 2, but I guess people no.
I would like to see
watch it.
If for anything coming up ahead, I'm trying to remember what I'm
We had some technical difficulties. Thank you all for watching Rotten Reviews. Until next time, peace out. Bye. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.